Okay, let's start. Minimize that. And we are live. And it's about 7 seconds delay. Okay. So let me minimize Charlie Tuna and bring up my SDR and then Charlie Tuna. There you go. Okay, I see a little blurriness now. What is going on with the quality today? Okay. Okay. What's going on? Focus. Focus there. Okay. Hopefully that'll fix itself up. Maybe I'm gonna turn on this light, see if we get any more light in here because this is wowzers. Wowzers. Turn on the light. See, that helps a little bit. Because my God, what is going on with the focus? Looks like anyway, okay. Over here, welcome to my live stream. There we go. And over here, what's up with Charlie Tuna? Okay, let me get this guy over here.
The president invoked the Defense Production Act earlier this year to encourage and incite the production of some of these critical minerals at home. But our policies aren't still aligned. And that's what we have to get policymakers and decision makers to recognize. And what I mean by that is we've had the Department of Interior cancel 2 mineral licenses in Minnesota.
Oh, hello, Andy Cowley. How's it going, brother? How's the audio and how's the video? I think the video looks a little blurry. I don't know why is it doing that. Why is it doing that? It's like, wow. Okay, let me do something here. This is ridiculous. What is going on today? I think it's the okay, good. 599. Okay. All right. Yeah. So let me check on the time because 12:45 Eastern time. And my name is Danny. I'm here in Yonkers, New York. And I'm going to be on for another hour or so. And you can talk about anything you want to talk about. Or ask any questions. And I'm still trying to pick a time slot. But my son is in school now. He started yesterday. So I don't have to pick him up till about 2:45. It's a 5-minute walk from here. So usually by 2:30 I'm getting ready to go pick him up. So I'm trying to pick a time slot when he's in school. So I'm thinking about maybe starting the stream at 12 o'clock Eastern. 12 o'clock afternoon Eastern. So about 2:30ish. I can get in 2.5 hours there maybe. Or maybe start an hour earlier, 11 o'clock. And I get 3 hours. So let me see what I want, let's see how this works out. Because I want to have a kind of a schedule already. This is like my 6th stream. And I want to have a kind of a schedule so that way people know where I'm going to be on and it's not a surprise. And I'm going to try to keep it at least once a week, but I would like to do twice a week. That would be better. So right now I'm going to look into it'll probably be either 2 weekdays. Cause I'm gonna most likely I'm not doing it on the weekend. I'm gonna take the weekend off, and maybe use one of those weekends for the retro game channel. So let me see how it goes. Let me see how the reaction will be, and see what kind of numbers it puts up. Um, because I would like to do it more during the day, if I can. Well, although a night was fun, especially the other one I did a couple of weeks ago, where it was overnight. So that was good for the people in Australia, because it was already evening over there, I believe. So, but we'll see. Anyway, I was checking out some websites. I was checking out actually. Let me stop this. That's another thing I notice when I run this and I'm not listening to it. This thing goes up and down the process. So I was actually looking at these radios. I'm looking on eBay for this vintage radio, and I found this one. It's funny. Oh my God. 1970 Starkist Hong Kong Charlie. I remember him as Charlie the Tuna. So I'm just looking through this stuff because I was actually looking for another server for here, for my home lab. So I said, let me put vintage radio. Let me see what comes up. I don't want to buy any of this, but I just, you know. Of course, some of these prices are ridiculous. Some of these radios are asking for a ridiculous amount. Yeah, I don't know why is my video looking so blurry here, my picture. Okay, I'm gonna try something. I know I'm gonna try something. Hopefully, there you go. Wow. Okay, now it cleared up. All right, let me give it a second or two. Andy, you still there? Because I need to know if... How's the video now? It was looking kind of blurry. Okay, I hope the video... Is the video much clearer now? Because it was looking kind of blurry there. I think what happened, my Ethernet cable was kind of loose. So I had to, of course it has Wi-Fi with it too, but I think my Ethernet cable is something going on with it. So now I can see that I'm clear. Before it was blurry. Okay, so it looks much clearer now. Okay, so there we go. All right, these little, all good in 720p. Okay, good, thank you. Yeah, because I was like, why am I so blurry? So I'm just looking through these radios, just looking. This is like one I had when I was, my brother had this radio when I was a kid. What was this radio? It looks like this one. Multi-band radio. Yeah, see, AM, FM, TV, weather band. If you zoom in. Yeah, okay. So if you zoom in, you see the Hey, my ready DX sir, hello. How's it going? Yeah, so my brother had a similar radio like this. This has the TV band, TV1 and TV2. So that is low VHF. That would be low VHF. And then of course the weather band right there. And $23 they want for this radio. I was like, okay, yeah. So I'm just looking at these radios. Just going through the okay, let me put something on it because this thing is like, wow, what is going on with this thing today? Okay, here we go. Even though it's a little bit nicer outside, it's much humid in here in the basement. Cause we had rain the last 2 days. We had rain, and we had quite a bit of rain. And I guess it's humid. So I'm just looking at this stuff here. I always look to see if I find something interesting, and maybe I could snatch one up. Although I'm trying not to buy any more radios. Let me see, that Panasonic looks interesting. Oh, my radio DX. I remember my parents had a radio like that, like this, when I was a kid. Not sure which model. I could even get local TV. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one that one has the TV band. It has TV 1 and TV 2. But they're both low VHF or VHF. Yeah, VHF. And this one looks kind of... Let's see, can I make that? Oh, it's not that big. Yeah, I like those multi-band radios. So I'm looking for one. I'm just looking around to see if I see. Sometimes you browse through eBay or even on Craigslist. I have not tried the Facebook marketplace thing. And sometimes you find something that nobody's looking at. There's not even, and sometimes you get lucky. Because that's what happened to me. A couple of times I got lucky on a good, radio, paid a good price for it, and picked one up, and I was like, wow, nobody even. That's how I got the Radio Shack, the 302, the realistic. Nobody was looking at it. It was no watchers, no bidders, and actually I bid for this one, and there was only one bid on it. So I bid $52 at the last second, and I won the radio. That's how I wanted to get this radio for $52. I think it was $52. And it works. Everything works on this radio. It's in, except for the knob. It has a replacement knob. And it works fine. Everything works fine. And so sometimes, you go on eBay, you just look and look and look, and sometimes you get lucky. Sometimes, nobody's looking at that radio. Of course, this was before the pandemic, and everything went through the roof. So I got lucky. I don't know if I could get this radio now for $50. As a matter of fact, let me check. Let me see. Realistic. DX 302. Let me see what would that. Yeah. You see? Of course, this one has all the knobs and everything, but $199 new listing. $299. Hell, I'm not gonna pay $300 for that. Oh, no way. $399. He's selling something for $400. And I paid $52 for that radio. Because, I just waited. And I saw one that was one person bid on it. Yeah. Some old radio, my radio DXer. Some old radios went expensive before the pandemic, although it did drive the price. Yeah, it did. I'm telling you, the pandemic really drove everything up. Because I bought these radios before the pandemic. And I'm looking at it, look at $400. So I could put this radio up on eBay. I don't know who's going to pay $400 for it. Right? Put this over here. If I can put that there. There you go. Stay there. If I can put this, I want to put it on. I want to sell it anyway. I like this radio. It turned out to be one of my second favorite tabletops, the Shortwave. I like it better than the Yaesu right now. I enjoy this radio more. I mean, it has its quirks and all that, but I enjoy it. And I paid $52. Hey, what's up, Bobby? What's up, Jill? Danny, Jill's canceled his radio show today. Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. So, $399, and then also look what they have here: the capacitor kit. So eventually, I want to replace the capacitors for this one. I can just order the kit and recap it. Yeah, but I'm not $399. I'm not paying that. I'm sorry, not for that radio. No way. Just seen on eBay, UK Yaesu FRG7 parts only. Buy it now, £350. No, no, that's not me. I don't pay top dollar for that stuff. All these radios. Yeah, I know, Bobby. He's yeah, I don't blame him. I know he's caring for somebody now, and yeah, I know. Yeah, so this Yaesu, I think I paid too much. I paid 200 and if I'm trying to remember, it was like 225 on eBay for this one. It works fine. Everything. The only thing it's missing is the handle on the side, and the AF gain is a little loose, but it works. But I feel like I paid too much. Yeah, 350. I'm not paying £350. That's like $400 US. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. For an old radio, no, not gonna happen. That's why when I bought all these radios, it was just exercising patience, opportunity. DX100 is in good condition. It's almost in mint condition. $50. I paid $50. That's it. I'm not paying no. I'm not paying top dollar for any of these. I'm sorry, because that's the problem with I'm not gonna blame this channel, but a lot of channels out there that too, they drove up the price of a lot of this, especially retro gaming. Oh my God, everything went through the roof for retro gaming. So. Look at this one. Realistic shortwave radio DX200. Right now is 10 hours left on this one. $55. That's not bad. $20 shipping. So that's going to come out to $75 with tax. So we're talking about maybe $85 tops. Yeah, I would have. I'm tempted now. But I don't want it. I don't want to. So Arthur, Hallicrafter's Kitchen, bought this radio. I remember he paid. I forgot how much he paid for this radio, the DX200. Did he pay like $25? I forgot how he paid. I know he paid like a ridiculous low amount for it. He bought this on a thrift store. Anyway, if he comes on, I guess he'll tell us. So he'll leave it in the comment. I don't think he paid $50. I think he paid less than that. I think he paid like $20 or $25 if I remember. And he got that radio, the DX200. And it works good. So sometimes you just got to wait. An opportunity presents itself. And then you buy it. If you go out there thinking, oh, I need to have this radio. And how you say tunnel vision. You're going to get ripped off. You're going to get ripped off. Sometimes you just got to pass it up and say, okay. And some of them, if you think I make offer, I make offer. But sometimes I'll make a low, not low balling them, but I'm not paying what they're asking for. No. Because they're trying to get rid of it. You got to understand, all this eBay stuff is because they don't want it. Yeah, they're trying to make money too, but most of it is because they don't want it. So you're doing them a favor. You understand? You gotta let them know. Listen, I'm doing you a favor. I'm buying this off you. Take it out of your hands. You gotta think that way. This is yeah, that's your inventory, but you gotta get rid of your inventory, right? So if I make you an offer, I'm telling you, look, I'm interested in it, but I'm not gonna pay, you know, exorbitant amount, top dollar. No, you gotta meet me, not even halfway, more than halfway on my side. Yeah, the internet has driven up the price of everything, games, radio included. It makes better. Yeah, it is better awareness for newcomers. It gives better. Yeah, it does. It introduces, yeah, you introduce all this stuff to young, but some of these people that sell this stuff, they really think that everything they have is like rare. That's another thing. DX380. $50. Realistic DX300, $179. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I mean, if I'm trying to get rid of something, I just want to get rid of it. It is greed. I agree with Ready Dex. It's greed. A lot of it is greed. Ain't no way I'm gonna pay $400 for this radio. No way in hell I'm gonna pay that much. Like this knob. I mean, this is not the knob for this one, but the replacement knob for this one, I swear to God, this guy didn't want to budge. He was selling the replacement knob for this one. You know how much he wanted for the knob? $28. All right, Andy. He wanted $28 for the knob alone. And he had to make offer. So I made him an offer. I said, listen. And I was being generous. I told him, I'll give you $15. I was being generous. I was going to offer him $10. He didn't want to budge. $15 for a knob. For this plastic knob. For that radio. Because I noticed on his eBay, he had one of these down strip. He was selling this knob. So he was selling that knob for $28. I said, I'm not paying $28. Almost $30. Are you kidding me? Well, I already have this. And this works fine. And it's, kind of chrome finish. If I wanted to paint it black, I just paint it black. And now with 3D printers, I could make the knob for that. But I don't have a 3D printer. And that's what I'm thinking about getting too. And I'll go make a replacement for that. I got $28. So then I said, all right, forget. I'm not gonna give him $28. So 6 months later, he still had it up on for sale. And he didn't lower the price. It was still $28. So I offered him again. I said, let me just offer him the same thing again. He said, no. I said, you know what? Screw you. You know what? You keep what? That's it. I'm done. So then I recently looked it up like a few weeks back, and it was gone. I guess nobody's selling that knob now. I guess he finally sold it. And I'm going to say some sucker paid $28 for that knob. That's not going to happen with me. I'm sorry. Hell no. No. Not paying almost $30 for a plastic knob. I could 3D print that knob if I had to. Oh, hello, David. Radio's room. I would rather have a new radio than an old one. Yeah, of course. Of course. But I just bought a few to collect. Just to have a few, but I'm not buying anymore. I'm just looking around to see. But it's a hobby. It's a whole hobby thing. Some people want to have the old radio. Some of them is nostalgic. There's some radios that I wish I still had. Well, I didn't own that radio. My brother owned that radio. Like the JVC boombox that I first started listening to Shortwave. But that radio, now if I were to look up for that radio, let me go look at that radio. Let me go find out how much of that radio, if they even have that model. You know, and I remember the model number, but I'm just gonna put JVC boombox and see what comes up. And they are ridiculous. I don't see it so far. It's not this one. It's definitely not this one. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Oh, this one is $300. How many bids? No bids. Okay. It was something like this one. This is the one it was more like this one, but not exactly this one. Let me see. The thing is this one. I made this thing too. I made the box too. There you go. Sorry, I gotta put it like right there. Or, yeah, it's something like this one. See, it has shortwave on it. But it only has up to, what is it, 5.75 up to, that's it. That cannot be it. Anyway, it's not this one, but it's something like this one. The speaker grill looks like that. If I remember. Let me see. I don't think they have it anyway, but. Because that one, I only seen it once, and this one I remember. Oh, they might have it. Oh, no. This one I remember. My neighbor having. Parts only. Yeah, I remember this one. This one I remember. Let me, as a matter of fact, let me just make it big. There you go. This one I remember. See, you got how many shortwave bands? You got 1, 2. This one has 3 shortwave bands. I remember this one. Yeah, 3 shortwave bands. This got the rotating microphone. This was a boombox. Oh my god. They opened it up. So this one is only parts only, and he's selling it for 3. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Oh my god, that is not happening. I think it's like this one. Nah, it's not this one. Cannot be this one. Okay, let this thing load. It kind of looked like this one. But not exactly. It's almost like this one. So this is like the first radio. No, it's a little different. It's almost like it, but it looks like it's looks like the smaller version of it. Because I remember it had. Yeah, it's not this one. I remember that. It's not this one. It almost looks like it, but it's not. Yeah, it's not this one. So this one had 2 shortwave bands. Let me see. Biopic. Oh, biopic. Yeah, something like that. Okay, it's like, wow, what is going on with this thing today over here? It kind of looks like this one, but well, I'm looking for a new transceiver, so that's one thing I'm gonna be looking at soon. I'm getting a new transceiver. I'm looking at the 7300. So that I'm definitely gonna get new. That I'm not gonna skimp on. You know. Especially, well, when I get my general. That's the radio I'm looking at right now. The 7300. So we shall see about that. No, that cannot be. This one, I remember this one too. Oh, I remember this one. With the detachable speakers. Okay, I need to lower the. I'm gonna lower the my head. Sorry, I need to make. Oh God, I need to make myself smaller. Okay, there you go. That's better. This one I remember. I remember my neighbors having this one. Oh my God, yeah, I remember all those inputs. Yeah, but yeah, and it's not just for parts. Yeah, okay. Good luck on that. Good luck on that. Okay, back to this. I remember these two. These little cars here. The AM radio. Oh my God, I forgot about this one. Vintage. Everything is of course vintage. I put the search vintage. 1970 Tropicana. Orange juice. I love how they put look. And this one I remember too. I remember this one. I think everybody had one of these in their house. But I had the multi-band one with that what they call it? Some of them had that like fake crocodile skin looking fake leather around it. Yeah, I remember. I'm pretty sure everybody had one of these in their house. Yeah, to see the fake. Well, I don't know if this one is leather, but I got the fake with the strap. Oh my God. Yeah. Battery compartment. So it would be like C batteries or whatever, and then you got the little connector there, the 9 volt. And what are they asking for? 15? Yeah. Oh my God, look at that. The thing is all beat up. Lux Tone. Now here we go, the Soviet radio. $38. Yeah. Let me see that. Let me put it like Soviet radio. What is that? CB radio too? What is it? Radio Technica, I guess, whatever you pronounce that. So you got it was. I don't know what this is. I guess that's medium wave and this is CB. I guess. I do not know Russian, so clarify me on that. And it even has an antenna jack. That's what it looks like. Let me see. Let me see this description on that. I could not get ready to work. Needs repair. Yeah. Good luck on that. $38. No. So sometimes you find something, you know, you look through here and you find, sometimes you find something like nobody's even paying attention to, and you snatch it. And sometimes you get lucky, you know, you get a good deal, and you get a good old radio, and yep. Oh my God, Nestle's Crunch. Cassette. All right. Let me go back to my SDR here. Here we go. I'm gonna minimize that. Okay, minimize that. And let's go here.
In the equity market, given the fact that we're dealing with lower treasury yields, S&P 500 right now with a gain of about 1.2%. The NASDAQ composite is higher by about 1.3%, and the Dow Industrial Average is ahead just about 1%. The dollar showing just a little bit of weakness now with the Bloomberg Dollar Spot Index down 0.3% as those yields decline. A lot of weakness in the Japanese yen vis-a-vis the U.S. currency, off about 0.9% right now. The yen trading at 144 even, and a stronger euro now at 99.95 U.S. cents. I'm Doug Prisner, and that is your.
Without asking for any reward.
Okay, oh.
Fortunate and blessed are we indeed to live on this wondrous planet and enjoy all the health this world comes to offer. May the divine be loved and thanked forever. May we always remember to appreciate and care for our outcome.
Not much going on right now. Yeah. Ain't not much going on right now. The noise is a little higher right now. Because, of course, the welding shop over here is like non-stop work. All right. You can hear it. Yep. All right. I'm going to go back to the medium wave.
Most other Western countries, and the Bank of England itself has been fairly clear that it expects a recession, and quite a bad one. Then you have the fact that Brexit still hasn't been done, whatever Boris Johnson said, and there is continuing serious issue of how.
So, David, what do you recommend for transceiver? Are you still there, David? Mr. David Radio Room? Alrighty, I guess not. Okay, let me go back to back here. Actually, let me put something else here. Let me put tube radio. So I'm gonna put starting from the lowest. Yeah, that's a sponsored thing right there. Vintage, everything. Because I put vintage, that's why. Truck tube radio? I don't think it is. Lying. I don't think this is that. Let me see if I find something interesting here that I could look at. New listing. Oh, this one looks kind of not working. Needs repair. Okay. Looks kind of interesting though. All right. Crosley. Oh my God! Look at this. Oh, forget about that. That's a crack. Another crack down there. Oh my God! This is okay. Yeah. That's too much work. That's a major restoration there. Forget about it. Okay, let's see. Pre-owned. Of course it's pre-owned. Let me break that. Okay. Interesting. Oh my God. Oh, but they're bidding. That's just bid. Okay, that's not even okay. Yeah, so 8 hours. Oh, so it's gonna be in 8 hours. No bids yet. Yeah. Interesting.
And united the country behind the successful effort to get the Falklands back. And the other is that quite a number of people left the Labour Party to
All right.
the SDP, the Social Democratic Party. We are our opposition actively split on that. It's unlikely Liz Truss will be so blessed with that kind of big luck that Thatcher did use to her advantage in her third term.
And that brings us to the verified part of Trust with Verified. Thank you so much. Always great to have you. This is John.
Let me put on the
Again,
disco.
welcome back. You can read
Let's see what's going on with that.
at Bloomberg.com/opinion and on the terminal by typing in OPIN Go. Coming up, extreme weather leading to extreme flooding. We talk with the former head of FEMA's flood insurance program, Roy White.
Okay. What is going on? Let me mute that for a minute. Go up. Go to the airband. The airband right here. Go here. Go right here.
In 1,500 for us is good.
Go for the spin. Scans. I put the squelch. I remember to put the squelch. That's too high. Okay. Okay, let me pause that. That's not. Oh my God. Okay, forget about that. Okay, let's stop that. Let's see what's going on with the 50. Let's see right here. Okay, I don't know what's going on with this thing now. Alright. So nothing's going on right now. Okay. Alright, so let me open this up here. Go back to let me see, I was looking for something before. The actually, you know what, let me just look it up over here. Let me see how much is that 7,300. So I'm looking for one. But I would not buy that on eBay. So let me see, HRO probably has it for gigaparts. I think that's the going rate anyway. Let me see. And then that radio, the free radio, I should get it tomorrow. The ones that they got it for free. That's on the because they're doing a giveaway for any new ham, and it's like one of these walkie-talkies they give away. So since I got my tech license this month, I got the free radio. It's like this one, but it's a different brand, and I should get that tomorrow. And then with that, I'm gonna try to do my first contact. So this is my this is probably gonna be the next radio I'm gonna buy. I know a lot of people like this radio. And there seems to be the radio that I'm looking into. So the radio that let me see, let me go to the I was working on this site too. So this is my page, QRZ page. So I just started putting all this stuff up here. Put the channel link here, put all that here. So you got this web stuff here, web contact. And then part of that package, the welcome package, they make you a premium member for 30 days. And then that is the, let me see if they show it here. So it's this program. It's called the Jumpstart program. So that's the radio right there that I should get it by tomorrow. I think it's coming in tomorrow. I was checking the tracking. And so if anybody's looking, well, this is only in the United States too. If you're looking into getting a license and you want that radio, you have to, this month, I think up to October 19th, this program is gonna, they extended it because originally it started in August. They were gonna finish in September, but then I guess the demand And I guess a lot of people are signing up for it. And I didn't plan it that way. I mean, when I, So the radio is the QRZ1 radio. And you get that with the software. It's a software to program it, I guess. Anyway, it's altogether, the value was $99. And yeah, so a lot of people are happy about it. So it's a good. I mean, it's a good entry level radio, especially for young kid and especially kids, And they get their tech license or whatever license they get, and they have a radio like this free radio. So I think that's cool. So that's the one I'm gonna do my first contact with. But that's why I'm waiting for that, because I was gonna do it with one of these radios, with this one or the Yaesu, or this one. But I'm gonna wait for that one, because that way I could thank them and I could do an unboxing and maybe even a review of that radio. And that way, since I could say something about maybe encourage a few people to get their license. And don't be like me. Don't wait a long time to get it. Don't procrastinate. I should have done this a long time ago, but I don't want to say things come up, because that's kind of an excuse already. If I knew what I knew now, especially studying it, because the problem is with me is I'm older now. I'm gonna be 56 in 2 weeks, and I can't sit down, and I don't want to read any more books. So when I apply for the test, the guy that gave me the test, the volunteer examiner, the curriculum V or the VC, yeah, his name is Paul. He told me, no, just create a account on QRZ. They have the practice there. You could take it all you want, and it's free. So that's what I did. I just went there, and because even the app, especially for my eyes, I have to be like, and the app is good too. The handprep.com app is good. I use that when I'm not on the computer. I would use that, especially on the train when I was traveling to Florida. I was using the app a lot, because I wound up not using the laptop on the train. It was the Wi-Fi wasn't that good and so on. But you could do a non-ham account on QRZ.com, and then you take the practice there free. It's free. All the three practice exams are there. You can take it for free. So I just practice. When I first started, I was getting some bad scores, below 60. Because the first couple of days, every question I had the schematic didn't show the picture, so you had to guess. So I had to guess. But then once they fixed that problem, because they recommend you get 85% proficiency. Like once you get 85%, you pass 85%, then you're ready for the test. So 1 month, I made the appointment for. When I spoke to him, I said, "No, I'm gonna be on this day." I gave myself 4 weeks, and I passed. I passed with I missed 2 questions. So I didn't get 100, but I only missed 2 questions. And then I didn't study for the general. They gave me the general for free, and I missed that one by 7 questions without studying, and that's not bad, So I know when I take the general, I'll be ready for it. And I haven't started studying yet. I'm gonna start studying in the next couple of days. I'm gonna start going to same account, and I could just practice there, practice the general, and then this has the general, the hand prep. Let me open it and see if we could Yeah, ham radio prep. Excuse me. So I don't know if you can see it. Let me try to keep it there and focus. So ham radio prep. So you have the technician and you have the general. Okay. So I haven't started with the general yet. So I'm gonna start going through all that, and I'll be ready for it. And that's it. You don't have to. It's not gonna cost you anything. Um, it's not gonna cost you an arm and a leg to study for the test. Nothing like that. Because I bought a book. I bought this book for the technician, and I probably got about a third of the way before he told me just go to QRZ and just practice the test. And that's what I did. So that's what I would recommend. Just go to QRZ, make a, obviously if you're not a ham, you can make a non-ham account, and then you can practice the test. Just practice all practice until you're ready, because it keeps track of it. And once I started getting a few times, I got 100, and it was like maybe a couple of times. But I was getting a lot of 88, 90, 91, 91, 88. I was ready for the test. And that's it. I got, So I recommend. And now, especially now with they giving out this radio. So once you get your license and you create a QRZ account, it takes about a day or two for them to update so they can put you on their database. And then you can sign up for the jump start, and then they're gonna send you a coupon code, so you get the radio when you go to Gigaparts and you check out. You put the coupon code and they wipe out what you owe. Basically free. It's free. You don't pay for the shipping or nothing. Everything is included. So it's 100% free. So hopefully I get that radio tomorrow, and then I can make probably do an unboxing video on that, and play around with it. And the repeater, what is it called? The website, repeater book. Yeah. So local repeaters are right here. There's a website called Repeater Book. So these are the ones in Yonkers. Okay, this ad is too big for this. So those are the, yeah, okay, I can see, okay. So these are the repeaters that I'm gonna try to make my first contact. And of course, the Yaesu I can try on 10 meters to try to make contact there. But most likely I'm going to go this route first with that radio. And then I'll try to make a video on that radio, but depend on, conditions. And because I'm going to do it outside my backyard right here. The issue is I have a dog right across the street here. When he hears me, he likes to bark a lot. So hopefully I can make the video too. And then I could get my first contact. So that's why I'm tempted. I could have done it a few days ago, but I want to wait for that to get the radio, and then I'll do that. I'll make the contact, I'll make first contact, whoever it is, and then make a video on that. Okay. So I think it's a good program. It's good to. I'm glad they're getting. They should do this more often, actually, to get new hams in. Because I don't know how, I'm new to this, this hobby with the. I just got my license, so that's gonna be a whole nother. When I got back into Shortwave in 2015, I was like, when I had that, this was the radio that I came back with. I even knew where to start. So first thing I did was I went on YouTube and I found official SWO channel and Tom's Radio Room, Tom's Radio Room show. And that's how I got started. That's how I got started with the back in the radio hobby, because of them two. I learned a lot. I learned a lot from both. Those are my mentors. And I learned a lot. I learned a lot. When I say when I say that, I mean that I learned a lot from them. And then it gave me the courage to, because it is courage. It gave me the courage to make a channel. You know, because I uploaded YouTube videos before that on the channel that I had before, but it was only a couple of videos. It wasn't nothing that I made. It was just clips of TV stuff, but not my own. You know, to make your own content, it was a challenge, a big challenge, because you say to yourself, who's gonna watch? You know, like I said, who's gonna watch me? Yeah. And so 2016, a year later, after I got the radio, well, not even like 6 months. So September 2016, I started my channel. And, some of you guys that are here, especially my Radio DX early, and Bobby, they welcomed me. Jill's channel. And they were very supportive of me. They would come to my channel and comment, and that's cool, Like we're one like big family. I don't really care if this stream gets 100 viewers at it. No, I don't care about that. I know the few people that are here is because they support my channel, and I will go and I do the same thing I will do the same for them. Because that's what it's all about. You have to have fun. You have to enjoy what you're doing. At the end of the day, I'm not making any money off of this. My channel's not monetized. My channel was monetized, but a few months back it got demonetized because I didn't upload videos for a while. And I went below the threshold of the hours. Even though I have 2,000 subscribers, I'm not monetized. I'm not doing it for the money. I'm doing it because I enjoy it. I enjoy talking to you guys. I enjoy interacting with you guys. We all share the same hobby. We all share radio hobby. We all have similar other hobbies. I don't know anybody in my area that does what I do, radio-wise, other than when I went to take the test. Of course, they're all extras. So that's another thing I may look into, joining they have a club. It's in White Plains. I'm thinking about maybe joining a radio club. Because like I said, around here, nobody, when they would look at my antenna, when I'm on the roof with the loop antenna, they look at me like I'm weird. Like, why is this guy up there with this round loop antenna? Is he trying to, is he trying to talk to aliens, or is he police? Snooping, wiretapping. I don't know. And yeah, I get the looks. Because I'm in my backyard messing around with the other loops, and I see my neighbor. He looks at me. He's like, "Okay." I don't care. Because I enjoy it. You understand? And I want kids to see that. I want kids not to be afraid. Don't be afraid of, all you young kids out there, don't be afraid of enjoying your hobby. Whether you're to model railroad or radio, you're a geek. I know back in the 80s, they used to have people say, "Oh, yeah, you're a geek." They try to pick on you. That never happened to me. I was a geek, but I was very athletic. So I had no problem, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have no problem kicking somebody's ass. I'm going to say it like that. And I'm a geek. Okay? I'm going to keep it real. I'm a geek, but nobody mess with me. Because the first guy that did that, he went to the principal's office with a bloody nose. And I almost got suspended for that. But I did it because I explained to the guy, no, he's been picking on me for months, and I finally got fed up, and I let him have it. And that's when they unleashed the beast. And it's, ever since that day, that kid never messed with me again. And we became friends. We became good friends. Because he understand me. He understand that I was, I was in my own little thing. I'm a quiet kid. I like to draw a lot of pictures. Because I'm a very good artist, too. I love sketching. I'm a very good artist. Maybe one day I can show you my artwork when I was a kid. I don't know if you're interested in looking at that. But I have artwork when I was a kid. I still have it on my portfolio. I used to draw comics and all that. Like superheroes and all that. I would copy the comic book and draw the same thing. And, I got this thing right here. Look, this is what you use. So I'm not kidding when I say I'm a good artist. I remember this. It's broken now. But I had this since I can remember. I think since I was 12. That's how I learned anatomy. Well, not anatomy. I learned anatomy too, but how to draw a person. You have to pose and you look at it and you draw But yeah, we all. I'm a very introverted person, and it takes a lot to come on here. It took a lot. It took a lot to do my first video without me talking. Then I did my first talking video. That was a big hurdle. Okay. And then my first live stream, yeah, that was a big hurdle. And now I'm trying to do regular live streaming to come up with stuff and talk about. That's a whole nother level. That's a whole nother level. Okay? Yeah, it is. So, I gotta check the time because, let me see. 1:49, okay, I'm good. Because my son gets out of school at 2:30. So, I got another 40 minutes. So, right now I've been on for an hour and 7 minutes. That's not bad, it's pretty good. So, yeah, definitely, it was a challenge, but it's good because it's good. Like when I go to his channel, official SWL channel, and I chat there, and I meet all you guys, and I feel like I'm at home. Like everybody understands each other. We all have radio hobby, and also, we respect each other. We all we don't let people go in there and try to ruin it. Everybody has a wrench. Boop, bop people in the head. Oh, speaking of which, let me give one to let me go over here. Oh yeah, Matt Radio DXer, you're here. That's right. So you know what? You're gonna be a moderator. There you go, Mr. Matt Radio DXer. You now have a wrench to bop people in the head with. They get out of line. Boop. Oh, thank you, Andy. I appreciate that. And I appreciate that. See, those words are really the thing. Because, like I said, when I started this channel, I was like, who's going to watch me? Who's going to watch me tune a station somewhere? And it slowly, it's a grind. September 2016, and it took a couple of months. It took about 4 months to get 100 subscribers. Because Jill's mentioned my channel. He did a review of my channel. Because I will be on his stream all the time. And one day he mentioned my channel, and I was at 50 subscribers. No, I was around 60 subscribers. And when he mentioned my channel, I went over 100 right there. I think I wound up with 100, and I remember, I still remember vividly. I think I wound up with about 110 like the next day. I almost doubled what I had because he mentioned my channel, and he looked out, you know, and you know what, and I appreciate, and I never forget that. I never forget that he did that, you know. And of course, at that time, the other guy was hating on him a lot, and then he mentioned my channel because I reminded, because I used to go to his channel too and watch his videos. But then I didn't like the way he was with other people, the way he was acting, and I don't like that. I don't like when people start try to bully other people. I don't like that. I don't play nice with bullies. I don't. I like to punch them in the face. So then he would you know, he would be trying to I don't know. He was a strange guy. Anyway, so let's get off that subject. So anyway, that's why when I go to Jill's channel and I see all you guys there, you know, I feel welcome. You know, and let me tell you something. There's not a lot of chat rooms that I go to, and I feel that way. I could be. I don't have to put my guard up or anything. I'm not fighting with somebody in there or anything. You know, and that's what I'm trying to do here. You know, yeah. Can I? Like, I didn't share this link. When I go live, I don't share my link. I share my link when I upload. I'll share this link after the stream is over. And the reason I do that because I don't want to have too many people at once coming here. And, you know, I want to get to know each and one of you first. And if the stream takes another direction where it gets more people, then that's fine. But, you know, most of you guys are probably going to be moderators by then anyway. And that's not going to happen here. I'm not going to let this just chat and then get out of control. It's not going to happen here. Because just like his channel, I want people to come in here and feel free to, you know, like, don't be afraid to ask me a question, you know. I'm not an expert, but post a question out there and somebody else can answer it. You know? Because at the end of the day, like I said, I started and I learned from them too. I learned from them. They're the ones that made me create this channel. And now I have this channel and I have a retro gaming channel that I started. Well, it's been around for 3 years or 4 years, but I started doing more on that channel. I started going live on that channel too. Like I said, you know, you know, I had to overcome those things first, you know. Some of it is same thing like when I do my first contact. When I do my first contact, there's gonna be a little bit of you know, I'm gonna talk to a total stranger and you know, there is some of that what they call I don't want to say stage fright, but that's gonna be a little bit of a, you know, a new guy. I don't want to sound like, you know. Hopefully I don't run into some. Cause I hear some of this stuff, and some of the stuff is like, wow, these people are like, why would I want to be a part of that drama? Because I hear stuff and I'm like, okay, I wouldn't want to be a part of that drama because, you know, like I said, it took me a lot just to go on YouTube. Now I gotta start talking to people all over the world, and you know, I have to, you know, certain etiquette, certain protocol you have to do, and that's a whole nother thing now I have to learn. You know. So I plan to share that with you guys, so that way, you know, if you guys, I know some people might decide, oh, I became a ham because of Danny, and if I could, you know, touch one person to do that, then I did a good thing. You know, that's the main thing, is as long as you touch somebody, you know, for the better, then you did a good thing. You did a good thing here. Just like when Two Hands on the Radio had his channel, he was the one that put that in my head to be a ham. It was him. Because he had this radio, and I'm going to keep talking about it because you know what? If he's out there listening, he should bring his channel back. I would like for him to bring his channel back because he was a funny guy. He was an entertaining guy. And it was sad that he quit because of a few haters. You know, a few haters, that's why he quit. And he should have just I'm gonna say have a thicker skin, and you know what? Because I'm telling you, because of him, when he had this radio and he was doing the QRP behind his pickup, it was entertaining. The way he would talk about it and giggle and all that. He's a funny guy. I would love to meet him in person. He's a funny guy. He's a very funny guy. And that was entertaining. To me, that was entertaining, watching him do that. And I said, man, I want to do that. I want to be able to go on low power QRP and talk and, have fun. And that's why he made it. He made that fun. He didn't make it like, if you go to some of these channels, they talk to you, get all technical. No. He made it fun. He made radio fun. And that's why I liked his channel. Well, his reviews were funny. And there's other people that do radio reviews too. But he was funny. That's why I love that guy. And I wish he would come back. I wish he would come back and have a channel. Because some people make a channel because they want to make money. That's not the case with me. I make the channel because I want to have fun. But he was having fun. But then I think what happened was a few people started really. Of course, back then he had the thumbs down all the time. I don't know what happened. He pissed off somebody, and they were thumbing down his videos left and right, and they could be leaving some. Because we all have people like that. So he just let them get to him. And it was a shame. It's a shame that happened. It was a shame. David's radio. There's always a bit of a mic fright. Yeah, that's what you call it, mic fright. There you go. Thank you for pointing that out. When it comes to making your first QSO, afterwards it becomes easier. Yeah. I know at first I'm going to be a little anxious. And yeah. I do agree that's why you have mods bloat them, yeah. And but he wasn't doing live shows. I don't think he ever did a live show. He was just uploading videos, but I guess in the comments, or I don't know, they was messaging him privately, like maybe emailing him. Because he would tell us, he would say, no, I got some people here, And I'm thinking like, why don't you just block them? If somebody would have because I get emails all the time. I get emails on Facebook. I get messages on Facebook about this channel. I get tweets. I get DM on Twitter. Because I'm all over. I got Twitter, I got Facebook, I got Reddit. If you go to my About page, I'm all over social media. I got everything. I'm all over everything. So I get messages from a lot of different. I get people trying to sell me stuff all the time. I get people trying to scam. But I get a few of those, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Oh, no, shut up. Okay, then you make a channel. You're so smart. You make a channel. And you talk about all this. And Facebook, that happened to me a few times when I posted the mod video, the MLA-30 mod. There was two guys. One was because of the comparison video, the antennas. Oh, you didn't explain it, blah, blah, blah. And every video, this guy was a hater. Every video I posted, he would be negative. My thing is, if you don't like my stuff, don't watch it. End the story. That's it, bro. Move on your way. Move along. You're always going to have haters. You're always gonna have your haters. But that's how I deal with it. You know, you don't like it? There's another channel. Go to another channel. It's not too technical for you? Go to this channel. That's not what I'm all about. Okay? So, and that's what happened to him. He let that get to him. So that there was one guy, he was everything I put on Facebook, he was negative. And he would write a whole dissertation about it, like a paragraph, and then I noticed that he would try to bully other people because I started watching his posts on other, and everything he would post on other stuff was negative. Like he think he was a know-it-all guy. Oh, cause I've been around radio for 50 years. Oh, you shut up. Then make your own channel, then, bro. You know what I'm saying? But you don't like what people are talking about, make your own channel. And get the fuck off my channel. There you go, sorry. Bleep. You know? Because you're going to have those in life. And how you handle them is what's going to, you know, how you handle them is what's going to, you know what, you move on. So he let that bother him. To the point where, you know, and that's unfortunate because we lost somebody entertaining. You know? And that's what happened. That's what happened. And yeah, so. And then the other guy, he was, again, he didn't like the way I drilled in the box for the MLA-30. He didn't like the way I drilled the box. He said, oh, I would have used a drill press. He was a machinist. I'm like, are you kidding me? You know, simple plastic bottom, put the drill. I even told people, put a piece of cardboard there so you don't hit the coil. And the guy was like, oh, because I remember his name. I don't want to say his name because they both, one of them is on Jill's Facebook group. But he hasn't been active lately. But he's another one. Oh my God, another hater. And yeah, so he was like, oh, because I can't see that stuff because I'm a machinist. I said, bro, not everybody's a machinist. You know? Not everybody has a drill press in their shack or whatever, their garage. You know? Like I worked on drill presses. I worked at Kawasaki. I know. But I don't have a drill press at home. So the guy was like, oh, because, you know, I'm a machinist. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Just shut up. You know? Make your own channel then. Seriously. You're going to have people like that. You're never going to win. If you try to, that's one thing. You stick to what you do. That's what I had to learn. I had to stick to a certain delivery. I had people tell me, I had one comment I remember. He said, oh, I stopped watching your channel because you always say, what's up, YouTube? Because that's like not my delivery, but that's how I greet all you guys when I make a channel. I say, hey, what's up, YouTube? And then I say, I'm back with it, right? So when I say, hey, what's up? So the guy was like, I turned off your channel the minute you say, hey, what's up? I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, are you trying to hurt me? Are you trying to like, you know, like this guy? So I left the comment there because I was waiting to see if I didn't even reply to it. I just left it there. I didn't even like the comment on it. I just left it there. So other people could see it. To see how much of a, you know, dumbass he looks. Oh, because the minute you say, what's up, YouTube? I tuned out. Okay, then leave. Are you kidding me? And that's what happens. You know, you're always going to have those people. You're always going to have those people in life. And in YouTube or in real life, you're always going to have people that are not going to like you. For whatever reason, they're not going to like you. And you know what? That's their problem, not your problem. And that's what I told my kid. My kid, when he, you know, if he ever comes home and say, oh, Daddy, so-and-so doesn't want to play with me, I'm going to tell him, you know what? That's his fault. That's his problem. Not your problem. You know what? Then you don't need him in your life. If he doesn't want to play with you, then you don't need to be around him. You know? I'm not going to let my son go through that. You know? Because our hobby is a very solitary hobby. Right? It's a very solitary hobby. When I grew up, you know, when I was growing up, when I was in the Bronx, in my block, there was only I'm going to say there was only 3 people in my life that I knew that was into CB radio. And 2 of them were very serious about it. And that's how they got me involved in CB radio. Because I always thought about CB radio, but I never owned a CB radio. And then they got me involved. So, you know, he had loaned me a radio and things like that. And he loaned me like a fire stick antenna, which is like the fiberglass. Well, you know, those of you that CB, you know what I'm talking about. And he was trying to get me into that because he was into that. And I didn't, what you say? I didn't think he was a geek or whatever, because I had my own things that I was into. I was into computers at the time. And then he got involved in that. So we shared hobbies. He introduced me to radio, CB radio. I introduced him to the Commodore 64. Okay? And that's how we became friends. And now he's a detective for the New York City Police Department. He's a detective. And I remember they used to try to pick on him when he was a kid. And I used to I used to defend him. I used to tell people, yo, why you picking on him? Why don't you leave him alone? And I would be right in front of him, like, yo, why don't you leave him alone? You know, like, he's not doing nothing. Do you leave him alone? Why don't you pick on me? I would tell him. I would tell the other kids that were picking on him. I would stand up for him. And now he's a detective. New York City Police Department. He's a detective. And he's way taller than me now. Okay? So now he probably would do a number on them. So that goes to show you. Okay? So, yeah, so it's a solitary hobby, you know? You're going to have your hate, especially try to start a YouTube channel on a niche hobby like radio, and try to come up with how you say, those people that are, oh, well, you don't know what you're talking about. You start a niche channel, radio hobby, and try to get at least 1,000 subscribers, and see how long that's going to take you, and see if you have the patience, the perseverance, and eventually the knowledge, because you're going to have acquired some knowledge over that time, something you can offer to others, pass it along, you know. But yeah, of course they can sit there and, you know. I'm sorry, shaking this table's flimsy. This one. Sorry about that. Yeah, so that's why I wish he had it. I wish he would come back. I wish Two Hands in the Radio would come back. And I know he watches. I know he probably checks out other channels and so on. But if he watches this stream and watches the video later on, I want him to know. I'm talking to you, Gary. Because he reached out to me. He sent me a radio. He sent me one of those, Amazon. They have the wish list. Amazon wish list. So he went into my wish list and sent me a radio. He bought a radio for me. And it was the XX Data D328, which is a little shortwave radio, a little analog radio. And he put a note on it. It was a note. It said, "This is from Gary, Two Hands in the Radio. What do you think about this radio? Can you make a review on it?" And I made a review on that radio, and I, of course I mentioned them, and I thanked them. And that's why he reached out to me. And I never forget that. I never forget that. And I can't say that about a lot of people never sent me a radio or bought me a radio. He did. So yeah. But yeah, I miss him. He's a funny guy. He's a very funny guy. And of course, now with all this, with the happened with the pandemic, I hope he's okay. You know, because I haven't, you know, since he dropped his channel, you know, he hasn't. I haven't seen him on any medium or anything. Okay, why am I getting no data now? Yeah, this connection is like, what's going on today? Well, then again, it's in the middle of the day, so I expected. Yeah, 212. I expected more traffic. Hopefully no dropouts, but yeah, now it says excellent. Okay, so it's okay now. Yeah, so definitely, I wish he would see this and maybe he consider, you know, bringing in a channel. And there's another guy that he dropped his YouTube channel, and you used to see him a lot in Jill's chat. He lives in the Bronx. And I wanted to do a video with him, and I never got to. He would do the expeditions. I don't know if you remember him. His name in the chat was Ardelva65. Ardelva65. Ardelva65, yeah. And then when I went to Odyssey, he still has his channel there. Let me see if I go to Odyssey. I'm going to show you. But he deleted his YouTube channel. And I was like, why did he do that? So, is it Odyssey? I'm trying to remember if it was the Odyssey. No, I think it's Odyssey with one. Oh my God, I forgot what it was. Is it? Yeah, because I just cleared my cat. I don't know why I did that. Now I have to log in and everything. Anyway, let me log in. Let me see if I can log in real quick. Forget it. I'm not going to bother with that. Let me see if I can find this channel. Ardelva. I think it's like that 65 or something. Yeah. Radio Adventures also. It's Ardelva 65 Radio Adventures. So he deleted his channel in YouTube, and this is what's left to his I know some of you can remember him. I'm trying to see the one that, if you watch the video, you'll remember who he was. Let me see, let it load, see when. Let me close it. Well, he's a local guy. Let me lower it a little bit. He lives in the Bronx. Well, I don't know if he moved. That's the other thing. Because he lives right there in the Bronx, and he works for the MTA. And I remember, you know, I told him, you know, I have his email. I'm gonna contact him, see what's. Because I didn't know he deleted his channel. Because I didn't see him on the chat for a long time. So I went to YouTube. I went to look for his channel, and it was gone. He deleted the channel completely. Let me go skip forward. Let me see. Let me see if I. Let me see. Let me pick another video. So he would do all these expeditions like Governor's Island, Lennar Preserve. He did quite a few of them. You know, okay, that's him. Let me see if it loads up here.
Hey everybody, this is Redelva65 and I'm up here at Bear Mountain State Park, specifically Perkins Tower. And I've got the recent RS-918 and my compact tenor SW on the roof of the Jeep.
Yeah, so Delva 65. So he deleted his YouTube channel. So I'm like, why did he? I wonder why he did that. You know. So I'm gonna see if I can get in touch with him because I wanted to. I was, you know, we talked about it. When he messaged me, I messaged him back. I said maybe we could do a video together because he lives in the Bronx, and we was gonna do a video, maybe a the expedition together. Cause I think he even did videos on here in Yonkers. There's a park over here, big park in Yonkers, and so I wanted to get together with him and we could have done something. But then when I found out he deleted his channel, I'm like, what happened? Why did he delete his YouTube channel? So I don't know. You know, people have their reasons. I'm not gonna delete my channel. Even if I take a break, if I don't upload video for a while, things happen. There was a time when I didn't upload video for almost I think it was I took almost I think it was a 6-month break. I didn't upload a video, and that's when I got demonetized. But I had to at the time. I had to because my voice, I just couldn't talk. That's when I had COVID, and I had COVID again, and it was bad. My voice was really bad. So that's why I'm making these live streams now because I'm not. I was saying it to myself. I was saying, if I ever get my voice back to the way it was, I'm going to be doing live stream. That's it. I'm not going to put it off anymore. So that kind of motivated me to do that. It motivated me to, when I got my voice back, I was going to do live stream. I was not going to put it off anymore. Because I wanted to do this years ago. But again, a lot of it is that. A lot of it is, you know, some of it is, what David calls it mic fright. I call it more like stage fright. Because, you know, you got to talk. And sometimes, you know, especially if you don't have someone to talk to, it feels awkward after a while. I'm like, okay, am I talking to myself in this channel? Which I feel. That's another thing. You have to have that mindset where, yeah, I'm talking to you. But I may not be talking to anybody. Nobody might be watching this. So, it's okay, you know. Okay, Andy, take care. 73 for now. Okay, and take care. All right, I'll see you soon. I'm about another 11 minutes. I'm gonna log off. I'm gonna wait till about 2:30. I'm gonna go pick up my son. It's 2:19 now. Anyway, thank you, Andy, for stopping by, and take care. So yeah, so that's it's a lot to overcome. So I know that Joe's not doing his stream today because he's taking care of someone, and you know, I know that that's bad when you have to look after somebody, especially when they're not doing well. You know. So that's why I picked this time slot because I didn't want to. Well, I picked it because my son is in school now until I go pick him up in a few, and then also because I don't. I figure people see this, come here, and then they go to his chat on Wednesdays. So, all right, Bobby, take care, and thank you for stopping by. And so maybe I'll do live game. I'll probably do a gaming stream, if not tomorrow, Friday. Because I want to do a retro. I have to do a retro one. So I'm thinking about Friday for that one. Because tomorrow I'm gonna be gone all day. Unless something comes up, I may do something tomorrow, but definitely. So anyway, take care, Bobby. And it was good watching. It was good watching your stream too. The day before yesterday. It was a good job. The only thing about your stream was that the other guy kept promoting too much. That Earth Radio guy, whatever. Yeah, he was too excited after a while. He was like, because I guess they have an online radio what they call it, like a radio station. So he was the only guy in the chat and at the beginning he was the only guy in the chat with me. But the guy kept, oh, check out this station, and check out this station. I was like, okay, you know, all you had to tell me is once, check out my radio station. I was gonna check it out, but then you start pushing it. the guy kept pushing it too much. He was like, you know, I don't want to say like spamming, but it was pretty much like spamming. You know, oh yeah, and then Keegan DX came on the chat, Bobby's chat, and then he started pushing on Keegan. Oh, Keegan, oh, check out this radio station. Check out, and I'm saying, okay, this guy is really pushing this, promoting his radio station in Bobby's live stream. I'm like, okay, oh, and I was like, okay, you need to slow down, but I didn't want to say anything because I don't want to be rude. But I don't like that. I don't like when people push too much. You know. You know, it's like anybody. If you want me to check out your channel, that's fine. I'll check out your channel. I looked at everybody's channel here. Some people don't have a channel yet. They have an account, but they don't have like a active channel. But you know, if you have a channel, you can tell me, post it here. Say, Danny, check. I think I check out this channel. I'll check it out, and I'll subscribe to it. I don't have a problem with that, because you know what. I started out the same way. I started out with 0 subscribers, just like everybody else. But one thing I never did, I never went on, for example, his channel, and promoted my channel and say, oh, check out my channel, blah blah blah. No, I never did that. You know why? Because that's his channel, that's his live feed, and I don't want to step on his toes, and that's the way it should be. But this guy was like really, he was pushy. But, you know, so I was going to talk to Bobby about it. I was going to tell Bobby, you know, you need to talk to this guy. Tell him to slow down with the promoting his radio stuff. Because I'm telling you, I saw Keegan, because me and Keegan started chatting. And I didn't know that Keegan's dad is a ham. So he told me about his dad, and I went to his QIZ, and I was like, oh my God, he's you know, has a nice setup and all that. So I was like, so I'm chatting. So the guy kept, you know, oh, check out my radio station and this and that. I'm like, okay, you know, slow down, you know, like, hey, don't stop promoting your stuff too much, because you know people that. Like I said, mention it once or twice is okay, but when you start over promoting, you're turning people off, and that's what he was doing. But I didn't want to point that out to him in his chat, because that's not my chat, that's his chat. On my chat, I would have told him, you know, you need to slow down with the promoting your own stuff, or you know, just mention it once, mention it twice, and you know. At the end of the chat or whatever, or the end of the stream, I'll go check it out. And everybody else check it out. Or I'll put a link in the description. At the end of I'll say, okay. I'll tell them. I'll say, I'll put a link to the description. And, you know, but not constantly flood the chat with your promotion. That's not cool. You know, don't do that. I find that to be rude. So, anyway, my alarm went off, and yep, 2:25. I'm going to start logging off. Anyway, thank you. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. Like I haven't set a schedule yet on when I'm going to be on. Right now, I'm looking toward maybe Wednesdays, but around this time. But I'm gonna go I'm gonna see how it goes, you know, first, and pick a time spot, and see what I'm comfortable with. Because right now my son is in school, so I want to pick a time spot. Either it might be too early. I'm more later on during the day, and I also want to be in his chat room and Jill's chat room, but you know he's not in today. So I may pick another time spot, maybe like on Thursday instead of Wednesday. But let's see. Let's see what happens. So anyway, thank you for stopping by. And I'll see you soon. Okay. Where's my mouse pointer? What is going on here? Okay. So I'll see you soon. Okay, here we go. Take care. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.